This week on The Big Picture, a couple of conservatives get Hannitized, Glenn Beck does Broadway, and the dumbest man on the internet strikes again. Thanks for watching. I'm Lisa Reed. Are you a conservative who screamed the N-word 11 times at an African-American caller? Do you offend Jews by comparing your own bad PR to ancient anti-Semitic smears? Well, we have good news. Sean Hannity is here to help.
How about the N-word? So the N-word's been thrown around.
Black guys use it all the time. Turn on HBO, listen to a black comic, and all you hear is...
Okay, so 11 times you used the word, you said it on the show, and you tell the story, you regretted it right afterwards.
Well, I didn't regret the context of what I was saying. I think perhaps it was inartfully said.
All these war analogies, Clinton's had a war room. It's very common in politics. Why do you think you were singled out and the left singled you out in this, Governor?
That's right. Sarah Palin and Dr. Laura Schlesinger both went on Hannity's show this week to endure a round of softball questions. Most people saw through the charade.
In her first interview since that disastrous Facebook video, Sarah Palin went to the comfy confines of Fox News and offered nothing.
Actually, a lot of the credit for Mrs. Palin's recovery after she was unfairly linked to the shootings has to go to her nurse, Sean Hannity, who it was clear from last night's interview was ready to upgrade Palin's victim status from innocent bullied teen to Joan of Arc.
As we point out at Media Matters, Hannity is the go-to place for conservatives who need a hack to agree with them completely and make them the victim. It's a pretty impressive list, and you can find it at MediaMatters.org. At a memorial in Tucson, Arizona, President Obama delivered a moving and widely praised speech honoring the victims and remembering the dead. But because they can't help themselves, the usual suspects used the opportunity to attack the president. Some decided to argue with Gifford's doctor about when she first actually opened her eyes. Robert Knight of the Washington Times went so far as to whine about Obama praising children. And reclaiming the crown for the dumbest man on the internet, Jim Hoft doesn't understand how closed captioning works, claiming the audience was instructed to applaud. He puts the idiot in useful idiot.
I don't think those were applause signs. As an expert in closed captioning, I think they were closed captioning Obama's speech.
In case you weren't aware, Media Matters is all up in your internet. You can get updates on what we're doing through Facebook and Twitter. And if you're following The Big Picture on YouTube, here's another fact for you to deal with. We're also on iTunes. Subscribe there. Give us the rating you feel we deserve, and express your thoughts by reviewing. We close today with some news from Broadway. Although the new Spider-Man musical has been plagued with bad reviews and mishaps, it has at least one big fan, Glenn Beck. Fox News' blubbering blowhard is weirdly obsessed with the new musical and has mentioned it nearly every day on his TV and radio shows. Here's just a sampling of his newest fixation. Enjoy, and we'll see you next week.
This is the Phantom of the 21st century. This is better than Wicked. This is much better than Wicked.
I went to Spider-Man here in New York City the second time. It is the eighth wonder of the world. And I go backstage and I meet Julie Taymor, and this is Bono. We spent about 30 minutes last night. I'm not a fan generally of Bono. What a nice guy. Read about it at GlennBeck.com.
My wife did say when I got the car, she said, I can't believe you were making theatrical suggestions to them.
I'm telling you, this is going to change theater. It is like unlike anything I've ever seen before. Yeah. And you know what? The pinheads that are, those people are going to hate it.